to help you feel more energized. So please come to a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Whatever it took to get on your mat today, let that go. Whatever's waiting for you after practice, leave it out there. And start to deepen your breath. Take this time for yourself. Slowly bat your eyes open. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Bring your left fingertips behind you and sit up nice and tall as you gently twist, looking over your left shoulder. Breathing in, lengthen a bit. Breathing out, twist a little deeper. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to center and change sides. Left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind you. Breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, twist. Very subtle, gentle, waking up your spine movements. One more inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Reach your arms up high. Fold them down in front of you. Send your hips back. Drop your chest, drop your chin into your chest. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here, just feeling your hips pressing back. And while you're here, just crawl right on over into tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Come into some cats and cows with your breath. Inhaling, drop your belly, look up. Exhaling, press into your toes, press into your hands, round your belly button, up into your spine. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. Do anything that feels good here. You can move your hips side to side. You can take some barrel rolls front to back. Shake out your head, whatever your body needs. Pull your belly button into your spine. Get nice and neutral here. Bring your hands out in front of you, just another couple inches, and then press back to a nice, long, downward facing dog. Heels may or may not touch your mat. Bend your elbows out to the sides of the room. Bend your knees a lot. And then straightening through your arms and your legs, send your hips up higher. Drop your chest towards your thighs, breathing in and out. You can walk it out if you'd like, or you can find stillness. Deep inhales and exhales, always your focus. Walk your hands back to your feet. Come into ragdoll at the back of your mat. Anything with your arms. You can clasp elbows, you can let your arms hang down. Breathing in, breathing out. Clasp your hands at your low back. Reach them up over you towards the front of your room. Drop your head. Keep your shoulders way back away from your ears. Bring your fingertips to your mat, come up to a halfway lift, and walk out into a high plank. Rock front to back a little bit. Find your center, pull your belly button up into your spine and knees down or where they are. Come into a slow downward push up. Up dog and downward facing dog. Breathe out. Do that again, rock forward. Chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog, breathe out. One more time, shift forward, elbows in at your sides, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, breathe out. Lift your right leg to the sky, bend your knees, stack your hips, look underneath you. On the left side, look for your toes. Lift them a little higher. Keep your hands squared to the front of the room, your torso squared to the front of the room. And then bring your knee into your chest. Go ahead and bring your forehead as close to your knee as you can, and step forward into a warrior one. Sit down into it, reach your arms up high, plant your back foot. Reach up and back, and hands to your mat, chaturanga. Anytime you want to skip this and come to down dog, that's perfectly great. Up dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift your left leg to the sky, bend your knees, stack your hips. Again, looking under your right armpit this time at your left toes. Stay as square as you can through your torso. Bring your knee into your nose, really hug it up and in, and step through to a warrior one. Ground down, hug in, lift up. Sit down into it. Reach up and back. Hands to your mat. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Breathe out. Step or fly to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Sit low. Utkatasana. Either your feet hips distance apart, or your toes touching. Heels slightly apart. Make sure you can see. Well, Kate can't. Most of y'all make sure you can see your toes. Send your knees back if you can. Bring your hands to heart center and then open up into a wide twist to the right. Put a little bit more weight into your left heel. Come back to center. Open up to the left. Little bit more weight in your right heel. Come back to center and fold. Half lift, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Up dog, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk your hands back to your feet. Standing splits, right leg to the sky. Walk your hands out in front of you a little bit more, maybe a foot in front of your left foot, and then come up on your toes and back down. Come up on your toes and back down. A couple more times, up and down. Nice calf raise, up and down. Right foot down to meet your left foot high. Breathe out. Breathe in, up on your toes. Breathe out, heel back down. Focus on breath in and out. Up and down. One more time. Up, 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 up. Left leg beside your right. Walk your hands back to a forward fold. Come up to a halfway lift. Walk out to a high plank. Lower down chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right leg to the sky. Step through to a warrior one. And then open up to a warrior two. Side angle, right elbow to your right thigh. Let's take the left hand right up over your ear. Reach out into the front of your room and then lift the left side of your heart up to the sky. Opening up. Sit a little lower into that right leg. Scoop your right hip underneath you. And just stay and breathe. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow. Up dog, down dog. Left leg to the sky, step through to a warrior one, and open up into a warrior two. Side angle, same thing. Right fingertips reaching for the front of the room, scooping your left hip underneath you, opening your right side body to the sky. Breath deep, Focus on inhales, exhales. Warrior two, reverse, and flow. Up dog, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Right leg to the sky. Step through warrior one. Warrior two. Come into triangle, straight through your front leg. Reach for the front of the room. Grab your shin, your block, your mat, and open up. Look up at your left thumb or down at your right big toe. Really press into your back foot. Come on up. Turn to the side, wide-legged side-facing fold. Pitch and toe your toes a bit. And drop your head. Anything goes here, you can grab your ankles. You can bring your hands underneath your face. Whatever feels good, lifting your hips to the sky. Lifting your kneecaps, your thighs up towards your hips. Drop your head a little deeper. Left hand in front of your face on your mat, and lift your right arm to the sky. Nice side opening. Right hand down, and left hand up. Left hand down. Turn towards the front of your mat into a nice low lunge. Then drop your back knee and send your right hip back for a forward fold out down your leg. Hip stretch, hamstring stretch. Curl your right toes back towards your face. Really extend the crown of your head as far as you can here, and then fold a little bit deeper. Press onto your right foot, lift your back toes, lift your back knee, step your left foot up to meet your right fold. Rise. Fold. Half lift, chaturanga or down dog. Up dog. Downward facing dog, left side, warrior one. Warrior two, triangle. Get curious about little movements you can make here with your breath to deepen this pose. Come up, turn to the side. Clasp your hands at your hips this time. Lift your heart and fold. Bringing your hands up over your head towards the side, towards the way you're facing. You just reach, stretch, feel. Left hand down. Your right hand's already up. Just twist to the right. Right hand down, open to the left. Come to the front of your mat in a low lunge. Get nice and long. And then drop your back knee. Come into that stretch, send your left hip back. Nose towards your left shin. Left foot planted, right toes planted, right knee up, step to the top of your mat, fold, rise. And Kate's going to take it from here.
Come down into a deep squat, feet out wide to the edges of your mat, toes going to about 11 and 1. Take your hands to meet at heart center. And then really drop your hips low as you reach the top of your head high. Lift your heart towards your thumbs. And keep your deep breath moving. We'll do one more twist here, taking your left hand down towards the left side of your mat, right hand reaching high towards the ceiling. Draw open through your chest. Take your gaze out to one spot. And take your right hand down towards the right side of your mat, left hand reaching high. Opening through your front body as you relax your shoulder blades down and back. Breathe in and breathe out. We're releasing now to the mat. Coming to set up for bridge, taking your feet so that they're parallel with one another. Fingertips can almost graze your heels here. Palms open beside you, and with a deep breath in, lifting your hips up high. As you lift your hips, take your hands to clasp underneath your low back. Really shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you to find more lift through your upper body. And tuck your chin in towards your chest. Breathe in, lift just a little bit higher. And with an exhale, lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Finding Supta Konasana, bringing the soles of your feet together to meet. One hand resting on your heart, one hand resting on your stomach. Feeling what you've created through your practice, taking this moment to acknowledge yourself. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, empty your breath out. And then bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs, closing your knees. Hugging your knees in towards your chest and just gently rolling from side to side here. Option to take happy baby. If you want to bring your elbows to the insides of your knees, grabbing to the outsides of your feet, you can straighten one leg and the other, or both at the same time. Use this as your kind of freestyle moment to create a movement that feels really nice in your body today. And then roll through center, coming to downward facing dog. In down dog, lifting your right leg up. And then stepping your foot forward, setting up for lizard here. So your foot's going towards the right side of your mat. Hands are coming to the inside of your right foot. Peel open onto the outside edge of your right foot. Imagine you're looking for something underneath the sole of your foot here. Good. Option to keep your back knee lifted, or you can lower it down. Option to bring your elbows and your forearms to your mat. Find a variation that works well in your body today. It's an intense stretch, so keep breathing into it. And then in the next breath or two, make a transition to half pigeon, simply drawing your right leg across the front edge of your mat, sending your left leg long behind you, and folding forward here. Drop the weight of your upper body. Start to soften through your jaw, through your forehead, through your neck, through your shoulders, anything you can soften here.
Soften your right hip. Sometimes I find that in this pose, the only place I keep holding on is my hip.
Take a deep breath in and a full breath out.
Oh.
And then make your way back to down dog. Option here to open through the right leg. If you want to open up through your hip, shake out your ankle. And then we'll set up for that on the left side. Right foot lowering, left leg lifting. Left foot steps forward, coming into lizard first. Back knee can be lifted or lowered. Either your palms or your forearms supporting you. If you want to get that additional opening, rolling onto the outside edge of your left foot. You might feel a little bit different on this side. Just taking a couple of breaths here to create the movement that feels really good for you today. And then just lift your back knee up as you make that transition into half pigeon. And And then straighten your leg back down.
Mm-hmm.
Fold your upper body forward. Truly let everything go. The next breath or two, make your way back to downward facing dog. If you want to take the counter stretch, you can open up through your left hip, shake out your ankle, and then come to down dog one last time. Inhaling to rock up on your tiptoes. Exhale, really press your heels back. Feel a stretch through your calves. Take your gaze forward. Walk your feet through, coming onto your back. And setting up for a twist here. You can draw your right knee in towards your chest and your left leg out long in front of you. Breathe in. And with an exhale, twist, right leg up and over towards the left. Left hand supporting your right thigh. Right arm dropping to the right side of your mat. Gaze either above you or towards your right thumb. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, empty out. And then come back through center. Setting up to take your twist to the other side. Have your left knee in towards your chest. Right leg out long. Breathe in. And with your exhale, you twist. Drop everything here. Relaxing into your mat. Letting your mat support you as you inhale. And exhale. With an inhale, come back through center. And with an exhale, send your legs out long in front of you. Take one last full body stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release, hands by your sides. Shavasana. Either staying here for just a few breaths or for a few minutes if your practice will allow. And then once you're ready, drawing one knee in towards your chest, hugging in the other to meet it, rolling to your right side and using the strength of your arms and your core to press to a seated position. Same place we started the practice, sitting up nice and tall, keeping your eyes closed, letting your hands rest on your lap. Take a really deep, full breath in, fill up. Open your mouth, exhale out. One more, just like that, deep breath in. Exhale, release the breath out. And then bring your hands to meet at forehead center. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with us. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.
Namaste.